priced items. So this is like absolutely at about 5 o'clock tonight, Dr. Nick Pagano. Happy
How are
New
you?
Year, my
Happy
friend.
New Year. Good to see you.
So I kept looking through my script and I said, Sean, I don't know what you're talking about. He said, oh, big news. They know how much you love Spenco. You were in the inaugural Tuesday night of shoe shopping.
We are honored and excited to be part of this.
And guess what? Our most popular style of Spencos that we did in a soft faux Sherpa line suede shoe is now a one-day only price. I thought I was presenting it at $62. I'm doing it at $44.34. If there ever was a moment to listen to Dr. Nicholas Pagano, a podiatric surgeon who is amazing, by the way, about why you need Spencos with no break-in time, that time is right now, but this will never be at this price again for 6 months guaranteed. So for this entire late winter, early spring season, we won't get it. When it does come back in stock, if it does, it's going to be way over this one-day only price. And if you've been always interested in Spenco, I'm going to do colors really quick. Get it now, because not only did we put it on that one-day only price item, this is the only presentation ever at this price. The price is going up at the end of the day. We have 3 easy payments of $14.78. I'm so excited.
It's exciting.
So we have it in our camel, which is beautiful, and burgundy. We have chocolate, we have black, we have gray, and we have navy. Camel and burgundy are almost sold out. I don't know if we'll ever see those again. And Dr. Nick, we have whole sizes only. So where do half sizes
Half sizes
go?
should size down.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Is this so exciting or what? Can you imagine how many people can get into Spencos tonight?
Well, you know what? What a wonderful opportunity if you haven't tried Spencos.
Right.
As you said, this is our best-selling silhouette, the Siesta Slide. And, you know, I was walking in here on the East Coast. It's kind of rough out. You know, it's a little bit cold. And I just think about this Sherpa lining.
Yay.
And that's what meets you. It meets you when it touches your foot. But what's amazing about this when you describe it is the technology that goes into this. And the technology is what Spenco has been doing, Jane, for 50 years.
Wow.
Developing orthotics. And what happens is with our total support technology, the second the heel hits the ground, we start to work. It's met by a deep heel cup that cradles and lines the heel. Built into our outsole are 3 pods of different density that guide the foot into a midfoot orthotic cradle. I call it a cradle because it's just like how you would hold your baby, you know, you would just to guide you in. And then as you make your way into the forefoot where you're going to push off when you're walking, you're met by a crash pad. Extra padding to hold your foot and allow for that freedom of motion that the metatarsals want to do. And then we finish it off with something that is unique to Spenco. And what it is it's something called a metatarsal dome. And you and I have...
Make me want to cry. It's so good. I can
you and
tear
I
up
have
a little.
discussed it before. And what the metatarsal dome does is when you look at it on our actual insole, it is a small pad. It's a cushion that sits directly at the ball of your foot. And it allows, I like to just show this way, it relieves pressure. It splays out the ball of your foot and distributes that pressure. So we talk about immediate break-in time. We talk about this orthotic that's been developed for 50 years that's included in the shoe.
Right.
But we wrap it in a bow with this beautiful suede cozy.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
And by the way, at $62, a great value. At $44.34, that's flip-flop territory, people, for Spencos.
Yeah.
Not beautiful Sherpa-lined faux, real suede with the faux Sherpa on the inside. Here's an update. Over 500 have been claimed. Whole sizes only, so half sizes go down. We just jumped up to 700, and I'll do a color update. And then we want to talk about the fact that Spenco and the inserts on the inside are kind of famous for those inserts, which we don't sell separately at QVC. Yeah. You can find Spenco inserts. Go to QVC.com and Google them. Imagine, or go to your favorite web browser and search them out, because you could now, depending on the type of the shoe, put a Spenco insert, which people do buy separately, at not a whole lot less than this entire shoe is, you guys. So here is that camel and then burgundy. We also have wide widths.
Yeah.
We don't often have wide widths with Spenco. So this is like one of our best selling shoes that we just made as a special surprise for Tuesday Vibes.
Yeah.
Then we have chocolate, we have black, we have the beautiful soft gray, and then we have navy. And I mean, I've seen Dr. Nick in his office a lot. You're always in your Spencos.
Always.
can we run that animation again? Because with you here, Dr. Nick, and bordering now on nearly 1,000 gone, and this price leaving us at the end of the day, I want you to try this Spenco difference.
Yeah, the difference is in the technology that's inside the shoe. That deep heel cup, it's about alignment. As the foot hits the ground, shock is absorbed. It leads you into that medial and lateral inside and outside orthotic cradle. And then in the forefoot, there is extra padding, a cushion, a crash pad that allows your foot to move in its natural range of motion. Also, those density out pads in the outsole are also working. It's guiding you. What the podiatrist-driven design that was created by Spenco and developed over 50 years. Jane, we talked about how they're famous. There have been over 100 million pairs of those orthotics sold.
So 100 million pair of Spenco orthotics have been sold. And now you're getting them inside a beautiful shoe to buy now, wear now. Not a slipper, but by the way, you won't leave these behind. You'll wear these around the house. You'll wear them to work. You put it with Amy's boot cut jean and it looks like you're in a cute little, little booty. You wear this with a sock if you want to, or barefoot, but get it while we have it. Dr. Nick won't be on later on tonight because Tuesday Vibes continues with 2 hours of Denim & Company and then an hour of Logo. So my advice is get this now. With over 1,000 ordered, we're looking at $44.34, which, like I said, is what we would be happy to see for a fabric thong sandal from Spenco, not a suede lined beautiful slide called the Cozy, right?
Yeah, and I love when you can see it on Blair. One of the little secret things that we put into ours is double goring. So on the outside of the top of her foot, or that vamp of the foot, where that strain is going to occur, that goring is going to move with Blair as she moves her foot up and down. Add to it, that Sherpa lining that you see kind of popping out, that's not just a detail or a garnish, Jane. That Sherpa lining runs all the way through the top of the foot. So what you're feeling on your skin is that soft, smooth, like fur feeling. It's almost like a warm blanket, especially on like these cold days. Then the lining that you see on the outsole, that gray area, that is actually EVA. So when we talk about EVA, what EVA is that's what's in running shoes. So we're talking about all this technology. It's incredible how light these are.
They are really light.
And we talked about the medial and the lateral, the inside, outside arch support. A lot of times the question will be, well, do I need orthotics? Do I have the right foot type? This is for any foot type.
Right.
That's what.
And no break-in time.
No break-in time.
You don't need to get used to it. These two colors, last call. Don't know if we'll ever see them again. I know we will never see this price again for 6 months, and we now have over 1,800 ordered. So the burgundy and that beautiful camel almost gone. So we still have the chocolate brown, yay. We have the black. We have some wide widths left, but they're going fast. We have the gray. Give this a little treatment with a suede protector if you are going to wear it out in the elements.
Absolutely.
And love that brighter navy. But Dr. Nick, I hate to say it in front of you because I know what your life's blood is, and you've, helped me with sprains and strains and everything else. But as I get older, especially on the right side, because that was the foot I favored when I danced, 40 pounds and 40 years ago, don't laugh, truly, is that right bunion, that right joint there.
The big toe
That's
joint.
the one that gets me fatigued at the end of the day, unless I'm in my Spencos. And if we can run that animation again, when I look at it, I think that's right where I get sore. So if you get sore, you got to try the shoe. And
I'm going to tell you why. That deep heel cup will align the foot as it begins its path in walking. That medial and lateral arch, or that inside and outside cradle, that will actually, and you see in the animation, that will actually hold that big toe
right
joint.
There it is, that one.
It'll hold that big toe joint in its optimum position, Jane.
Wow.
So it's going to fire and work as it properly should. Then that crash pad adds to that cushioning. But the one thing, whenever patients come in and they'll have pain in the ball of their foot, that metatarsal dome takes that shock absorption. I always yell about a three-footed table that we have that just gets knocked over all the time. You have 4 points of support with Spenco, and you will feel the difference the second you put it on.
Well, I can't think of anything more exciting than coming in and finding this is a one-day only price item. So Sean, how many already ordered, my friend? 2,200. Please go to QVC.com and get this shoe for your daughter, for yourself. Thank you, Dr. Nick.
Thank you.
Use your mobile apps. Just give them a quick tap because this shoe is on fire and it will not be 6 months sold again at this price or lower. So you got the best of the best tonight. Okay, so we are now, of course, getting closer and closer to the handoff to SK, Sean Killinger. We do Tuesday Vibes with Jane and Sean every single Tuesday. I'm with you from 6 to 9. Sean's with you from 9 to midnight. She looked at my line.